In this video, I'm going to be talking about another project that not only is part of the Cosmo ecosystem, but is actually part of the secret network ecosystem, and therefore has a lot to do with ensuring our privacy and thus our freedom.
Using Wi-Fi without NordVPN could mean sharing your private stuff with more people than you think. NordVPN. Online security starts with a click.
Ready to hop in the 6-4 and cruise around the blocks? There's a storm coming to the underworld and the heat is on. Take over the blocks and call the shots. It's time to hustle or get hustled. What's it gonna be? Stay sharp. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. Don't let them catch you slipping. Only real gangsters thrive in the dope wars world.
Hey Skrill, hey Melch, thank you so much for making yourselves available. You guys are part of Secret Agents, which is, we're going to find out, connected to Secret Network. I've covered Secret Network before. I hold Secret. It's part of the Cosmos ecosystem. Really, really great project, ensuring privacy, smart contracts, and all that business. And I'm going to link to your project website in the description below. People can find all the relevant links, but I would also ask that people follow up my links. It's principally bit.ly/CryptoRichOdyssey. You can find all my work there. You can find some of my work on CryptoRich3 Speak, because I'm not so great at uploading there. You can also follow me on YouTube and also on Rumble, but please come over to Odyssey because of the censorship on YouTube. Oh, and follow me on Twitter, CryptoRichYT, and join my official Telegram announcements channel. And those links will be in the description below. And just to make it really, really clear, if you're a regular viewer and subscriber, I don't post as regularly as I used to because of the demands of my social work job, but I'm still here and I cover crypto and I cover politics. And this one is about crypto. Okay, hey guys, thank you so much for making yourselves available.
Thanks, Rich. It's good to be here.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. And Melch without the hat and Skrilla with the hat. That's how we know the difference, right? And I suppose if you took the hat off, you two would be the same. Maybe, I don't know. All right. So look, all right. So you guys are secret agents. Do one of you want to say what that is? What is it? Being a secret sounds very, what's the word? Like espionage and.
Yes. Well, we will. If we tell you, we'll have to kill you.
Oh no, God, no.
No, a secret agent is really anyone that's in the secret ecosystem. So from just entering, first step into Web3 to top of the network, leading, building, everyone within Secret Network is a secret agent.
Right. So people that are involved in the project in some way, because it's a decentralized project, and there's a foundation that funds it, and then the team of developers and everything, and then there are people that promote it and everything and do whatever is required, given that it's a decentralized network, not owned by any particular company or anything. Okay. I think it'd be useful just to give a very brief synopsis of Secret Network.
Yeah, so Secret Network is the first chain with programmable privacy, so privacy preserving smart contracts. Those have been on mainnet since September 2020. It stands out as a unique chain in the space because you have this trilemma with smart contract chains where you want decentralization, security, and scalability. But we believe there's a fourth dynamic with privacy, and especially with smart contract chains. They're not really at the stage yet where they can run private computations on a smart contract. So Secret Network is able to do that. We are able to have secret NFTs. We are able to have private DeFi. We're able to have a whole host of privacy-preserving DApps and use cases, and we are kind of the first mover in that space. So yeah, that's Secret Network. And
just a few things that I want to add, right? And I've said it is part of the Cosmos ecosystem, so it uses the same protocol. If people want to buy Secret, they can of course go to Osmodex. I think it might be on a few other Cosmos non-secret dexes like Crescent or Galaxy. Is it Gravity? But it also has several dexes with its own ecosystem, Secret Swap and Sienna Swap and Button Swap, and there may be more coming up. So it's got fast transaction time, certainly relative to Ethereum or Bitcoin. And by smart contracts, the value of the smart contracts, as I understand it, is I may not want everybody to know what decentralized finance agreements I've undertaken or DeFi projects that I'm investing in, but I may be able, but with Secret, I can release that information if I want to, so that selected parties can see it for auditing purposes, which is great for commercial applications, because if a large player comes in, they don't necessarily want their competitors to know how much they're investing and where they're investing and how much they're losing or not losing, but they may need to let the tax authorities know, or
yes,
whoever,
exactly,
for auditing purposes.
Yeah, exactly. And you can imagine if, as this technology gets more and more adoption over the years, you can imagine a scenario where you're trying to buy a cup of coffee and the barista can see all of your all of your DeFi positions, all of your debt positions, all of your lending and all that kind of stuff. Or like, let's say a decentralized version of Uber, where they can see your home address and all of your transactions there.
That's right.
So we need privacy, right? We need
it. Yes, we do.
Is absolutely essential if this technology is going to get beyond the relatively complex kind of systems that it's using now.
Yeah, and just on that, and Secret Network, just to distinguish, is not a currency. I mean, it has a token of its own, but it's, like Bitcoin is a currency. Ethereum, yeah, you can use ETH as a currency, but it is a smart contract platform where you can build applications. So Secret Network is a smart contract application, but with privacy features at the native level.
Yes, absolutely.
On the foundation. Okay. Yeah. So that's Secret Network. And then there's everybody who's involved with Secret Network project, which launched a few years ago, is a secret agent. And I discovered that I'm a secret agent as well.
You are. Yes, you are.
Now, why would anybody sign up to become a secret agent? And what is the point of being a secret agent? I mean, I forgot that I signed up. You reminded me.
Yeah, so yeah, the purpose of becoming a secret agent, really, it's kind of like we take anyone and everyone from every walk of life, with every skill set, and we try to educate them about Web3 and about privacy in general, and then we try to give them the first step into potentially working in the network or working in the Web3 industry as a whole. We try and let them work towards the best of their abilities, do what they enjoy. Get mentorship from other secret agents who maybe have a bit more experience, and yeah, take the first plunge into the network and into Web3 as a whole. But we also people come in who are builders who've got a lot of experience, and we take them and get them to help other people, help to build teams within Secret Network and the rest of the cosmos, help people to bridge over who are looking to take advantage of the privacy use cases on Secret as well. So we do a lot. We're kind of like the Spectre organization from James Bond. That's like in every area of the network. Okay, well, I have another alternative way of looking at it, which I think is far less sinister. We'll come to that in a second. The structure, as you described it, is fairly common and typical, and I think desirable of any decentralized setup. People can come in and participate at whatever level with whatever skill set, however they want. So if somebody's got, developer skills, they can, go into that. If somebody's just got, I suppose eventually wants to be an admin on the Telegram channel or something, or they want to do videos or blogs or whatever, or background work, contacting organizations, doing business dev. So people can actually self-select and choose their participation. And then as they get better and better and better and more connected with the organization, then I imagine they get opportunities to move up. Is that right? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a lot of the people who are what you consider leaders in Secret Network have been through Secret Agents program. So right. Myself included, Melch as well. Also, a lot of the builders as well. Now have been through Secret Agents. Yeah. So yeah, it's very much where people take their first step, but then we build them up to eventually, hopefully, start in a career. And give them like certification along the way, so they can go to other projects and say, hey, I'm a brilliant translator, I can do technical documentation, I can do white papers, here's a document that proves that I can do that, and then they can start to build their own little businesses as well. Right. Okay, so somebody, say for example, somebody's
I don't know, a copywriter or a proofreader, or like you said, like a translator, they could join as a secret network. And as they do so, of course, they'll know a little bit about crypto, at least to get in here, right? Then they'll get more familiar with secret network, and they could, for example, translate the documents into, I don't know, Urdu or Hindi or Russian or whatever, or do proofreading, perhaps, of the materials that you already create.
Yeah, exactly. So
sorry, I haven't finished. And then what
go on.
Is they could get a certificate or something which they can then actually present elsewhere and say, look, I've done it here, I've done it here.
Yeah, absolutely. So they usually start with smaller projects, like, let's say, an infographic, translating that, or a tweet thread, maybe. Mm-hmm. Then they move on to longer form articles, and then they move on to more technical stuff like white papers, that kind of thing. They become a reviewer of other people's translations, like you said.
Right.
And along the way, they would get like secret NFT badges that can prove that they have completed all of these steps. And there's a DApp that's launching called Certup on Secret Network, where we'll be able to issue NFT like educational certificates as well. So we're hoping to get those done for not just translators, but every single skill set that people bring to us, just so they've got something to build their CV as they go.
Yes, a secret NFT CVs. This is a whole new word. You say a CV made of NFTs. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
No longer pen and paper with references. I worked at the local supermarket. Okay. All right. Now, you have asked to come onto my channel and talk about secret agents. What is it you want to let people know? Because really, you're just a community, I know, team supporting a particular project. What's your particular message?
Yeah, so I want people to know, and we want people to know, that the secret agents is open to everybody. We'd like you to sign up via scrt.network/agents and come and tell us a little bit about your skill sets. And I thought we could go through a few examples, like we just did with the translator, of potential paths for people to start in Web3 and start to build up their knowledge and also their CV at the same time.
Okay. Now, do you want to just distinguish Web3 for people? So Web 1 were the static websites where it was pretty much a digital poster. I can just look at it, right? And then Web 2 is I can go in deeper.
In Web 2, you can go into the social layer, can't you? You can connect with your friends, your family.
Yeah, like so Web 1 would be, I suppose, the BBC News website. I remember the BBC website was launched, right? And
GeoCities, you remember that?
I don't remember GeoCities.
Yahoo GeoCities.
I remember plugging in my modem and taking out the telephone modem and you go, ba-dung, ba-dung, right? And then the page would take forever to load, right? So that was Web 1 many, many years ago. And then Web 2, social media platforms like Facebook and I suppose WhatsApp as well, right? And then Web 3.
Web 3 is adding a layer of value. So you can transact. You can also perform smart contracts. So it's really becoming a lot more versatile. You can buy things directly online with crypto that you've stored inside your browser wallet, or hopefully using a hardware wallet. You can buy like art pieces, like NFTs. And now we're getting into the world where you can start to do like legal documents and certificates and things like that, and wills and testaments, for example, and all that kind of stuff is coming online. So you can transfer your university degree to another country without having to go through this verification process. I don't know if you've ever lived in another country, but it's a major pain point when you go to move somewhere else. You have to get the degree translated and then verified. It costs loads of money. It takes weeks and weeks, and you can't get a job until you've got it done. So all that kind of stuff is going to be moving online via Web3, and people will be able to just put it onto a USB stick, hardware wallet, and just travel over borders without having to go through all of these layers of complexity.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, then what are the opportunities available in secret agents?
Yeah, so we've got several working areas which we put agents into. So I'll give you a few examples. My kind of main area is engagement and recruitment, and also events and universities with my friend Melch here. So we do we kind of gamify the whole system. We're looking for ways to recruit more agents. We're setting up partnerships with different universities all over the world. Like for example, last week I went to Glasgow in Scotland and talked to 5 different universities from Scotland. And kind of gave them a little careers workshop as well of how to start. And the thing is, nobody tells you this stuff when you first get into Web3 or into decentralized world. Nobody tells you where to start. Like nobody tells you how to build up a reputation in a decentralized community. Nobody tells you how to develop your CV to be optimized for getting jobs in this world. So yeah, it was whilst we were doing a university's outreach, it was the main question that was coming back from students is where do we start? Like where do we start? So we decided to kind of not go into the privacy aspect straight away with the students. We decided because it's very technical, and usually if you start talking about that stuff, you've got a room full of blank faces, unless they're computer scientists. So we developed several career paths for secret agents, and the careers piece, especially for students, is a big one. We also train up anyone that comes through as a student. We train them up to be able to give workshops in their universities. So yeah, we bring them maybe to a crypto event, give them all the knowledge, and get them to shadow one of the agency leaders, and then we will say, okay, right, now go back to the university and run a series of privacy workshops over there. We'll give you all the resources you need, privacy hats to give out, all that kind of stuff. So we take agents who maybe are quite extroverted, get them to help to engage and recruit other agents online, and then over time we educate them to the level where they're able to go out and become what we call field agents, right, Melch? And then we send them off to different universities. Do you want to expand on that a little bit? I feel like I've been talking for a long time.
Before we get to the field agents, so you went to Glasgow for recruitment, like if there was a careers fair or something, or a freshers week, when people are finding out what's coming on in the university. Is that it?
Yeah, we went to Glasgow. Originally, we were planning to do a privacy workshop, and it's like an evening event. So they all got a coach down to Glasgow from Stirling, West of Scotland, Caledonian, even Swansea as well in Wales, and obviously Glasgow University. So they all got a coach in. And we do a lot of research before we do those kind of events. So we ask in the audience, what do you want to hear from us? What do you want to hear? And the biggest question was, it wasn't even anything to do with privacy. It was, how do we start to work in this industry? Because there's no information out there. So we did a brief bit on privacy, introduction to Secret Network. We did an introduction to digital rights with Serenity Shield, who are a DApp team building on Secret. And why digital rights are important, why we should try to keep the same human rights that we have off chain. When we move to Web3, we need the same levels of security and protections of privacy and things like that. So we did a little bit on that, and then we went into the careers workshop and gave everyone an opportunity to start to build their CV. We gave them an opportunity to join secret agents and get mentorship as well.
Okay. Now, do they get paid for this?
They didn't get paid to come to the event. It's like a free event that's hosted by that one was hosted by Glasgow. We've got one coming up in London at Bayes Business School. But when they join the agents, if they contribute, if they do, let's say, article pieces, if they go to events, they can get rewards in the form of SCRT or other tokens. They can get NFTs, they can get certificates to put on the CV. There's all sorts of different incentives out there for the different skill sets that people have when they become contributors to the network.
Okay, now and I'm going to come to you, Mel, don't worry, right? So in terms of the NFTs, because you can fashion them out, right? But the secret SCRT, I mean, how are secret agents funded?
Secret agents is funded by the network itself. So yeah, we're like an entity. There's three main entities in the Secret Network, right? You've got the core devs, that's Secret Labs. You've got the Secret Foundation. They handle like the big sponsorships and media partnerships, that kind of thing. And then you've got Secret Agency, which is kind of like, well, Secret Agency will be in the middle. We kind of connect everybody, including all of the DApp teams as well. We bring in new people, we train and develop people. So we're actually funded by the Secret Network itself. Okay,
all right, thank you. Melch, you are a field agent. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm proud of it. I came in the really early days, so pretty much everything Skrillah told you, I'm just like a great example for how I actually do it. I started off really early doing like infographics for the education working group, and just to get involved. I think similar to you, Crypto Rich was just a fanboy of Secret, and I wanted to do more. And so thanks to the Secret Agents program, I could like actually do something, right? I could get involved. So yeah, everything that Skrilla described, that was like my whole path. And then working with them, I became a lead for the university working group. And now I present Secret to, we've partnered with we're up to 35 universities, and we do just virtual presentations about Secret, how to do a career, private applications, and then these students will do a long Q&A. And and so I do a lot of work there, showing these students like what is Web3 and then why is privacy needed. And if they like it and if they feel the hook, just as long as, as much as Skrilla and I have, then they usually become agents and they come join our working groups, and we go from there. We just did Virginia last week. They were an awesome group. But yeah, it's been a very cool path, and then to bring in more agents and help them out and find where they like to do work and help work with Secret. It's been a lot of fun.
That sounds good. I'm definitely interested for myself in that, and I'll speak to you about that afterwards. I've got a couple of ideas. But how do you get them set up? Who sets them up?
We have a whole team of onboarding agents. Generally, they've come through the agency in a specific country. So we have a huge international community. We have people training to be translators. We have people training to be community moderators. And from there, we kind of select the best of the best to be onboarding agents or coordinators. So yeah, really, they go out to universities, they go out to crypto conferences and all that kind of stuff in their local area, wherever it is in the world, and then they recruit and onboard people from there and help to build them up. We have this motto, and I forget what the name of the guy who said it first was, but it's "We rise by lifting others." Okay, right. So we do kind of push our coordinators and all of our leaders to build up people around them. Eventually, you know how fast this space moves. There's new opportunities opening up every day. So yeah, we really push people to build up and help to support the people around them, and eventually they move up, and eventually the person who's trained them moves up, and it usually happens within the space of like weeks, not months or years, in this space. So yeah, there is a lot of opportunities out there for international communities. We have, if you go to scrt.network, then you can pick from a list of all the different communities we have, and we pretty much have every language out there, and a team out there going to events in those places as well.
Right. Okay. So people in Africa, South America, different parts of Asia. So not just like the Anglo, nations that have had crypto for a while and stuff. Okay. All right. And Anglo and European. I mean, now, how many agents are there? Would you say, roughly?
Yeah, so we've onboarded over 4,000 agents now from all over the world. We consider about 2,000 of them, 2,100 I think it is at last count, are active. So they've done the full onboarding. They've been active within the last couple of months. We track all those figures over on we've actually got a call today. On the day we're recording, we do it weekly and update the chain on every Monday. So yeah, we'd say about 2,000 that are active. We've got 4,000 in the who've onboarded but maybe haven't been as active as we'd like them to be. So we will be reaching out to them.
Like myself.
Yeah.
Who didn't even know they were secret agents.
Usually it's about finding the right incentive for them to get stuck in. So if there is, let's say, a piece of graphic design work that we need doing, and we've got a few designers that maybe haven't checked out the platform in a while, we'll ping them all and say, hey, look at this graphic design opportunity, create this infographic, and you can score a sweet bounty.
Okay.
So that usually gets them back in and active again.
Okay. And are there any particular types of secret agents that you're looking for in any particular fields, any particular areas?
We're really taking in everyone at the moment. As long as you're willing to contribute, and as long as you want to learn, and as long as you want to help to develop your CV and hopefully your career, then our door is always open.
What I mean is, like, for example, if you're looking for translators, or you're looking for developers that use whatever language Secret Network uses, or you're looking for people to expand this work in Namibia.
Yeah, so we actually have, it's interesting you mentioned developers, so we actually have Secret University launching at the start of November. So we're taking a contact information now for developers, Rust developers, Cosmos devs, but also if you've got experience in Solidity, then you can join Secret University and you can learn to develop privacy-preserving smart contracts and also DApps as well. It's all with full mentorship from people who are already building on the network. So yeah, you get kind of like your handheld every step of the way. There's bounted projects on there. So we're taking contact information now. I'll actually, when you post this video, Rich, I'll put the link to sign up to that for developers in the comments there.
Great. Okay. All right. Well, that is very, very useful. And I think it'd be useful for people who are really experienced in crypto and want to get more involved. It'd be useful for people who are interested in the Cosmos projects or the Secret Network projects and want to get more involved. It'd be interesting for people who are interested in privacy and what that entails and want to get more involved. And then it'll be also interesting, I think, for people who have a very basic understanding of crypto. Like, I think I understand Bitcoin, but a little bit, but now what? And they can learn and train and develop themselves, which I think covers the whole range of I suppose of possibilities, the whole diversity, from someone who's just entered the world of crypto to someone who's really, really knowledgeable about the world of crypto, and then everything in between.
Yeah, and for us as well, it's like when you first join the crypto space, especially if you're a noob and you don't know everything, it can be quite daunting asking questions. So we offer like a safe space for people to ask anything, to learn what those big words mean that everybody's saying, and to develop themselves. Yeah, because it is quite. Absolutely. It is quite daunting, especially even for me. Like this space is changing and evolving all the time. You go into a new project and start asking questions. People are like, "Oh my god, you should know that already!" Like, what are you? Yes. So we don't do that. Won't make you feel stupid if you're asking questions. We're here to help you understand, especially with Secret Network, because there's a lot of terms around encryption and privacy and an extra layer of complexity. So
yes,
yeah.
All right, Skrillah, thank you so much. And just to reassure you, I don't need any help from either of you or anybody to make myself feel stupid. I'm perfectly capable of doing that all on my own. I have mastered that skill. Right, I'm a master of making myself feel stupid. And just reminded me, it's slightly to if you'll humor me here, but one of the risks of asking questions is the answers that I'll get, right? Or a newbie or a no coiner will get, right? Because I have this with friends. If I explain, I'm about to. I may have posted already or will be posting a series of very short videos about how to get involved in the Cosmos network, in principally Osmo, like how to set up a Kepler wallet, how to swap, how to bond, unbond, very, very short videos, just covering those little topics, right? And explain to my friends, like, what do you mean? I was talking to a friend of mine, he's multimillionaire, retired, in business, legacy businesses, and he's saying that he set himself up so he's getting a really good return of 5 or 6% per year. Oh, really? 5 or 6% a year, that much? And then I told him about my staking rewards that are available in the Osmo DEX. He's like, I had to kind of tone it down a bit, because who's going to believe that you can get 10,000% for a few hours, right? If you get in early on a particular liquidity pool. Anyway, sorry. Let's get back to secret agents.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm happy to help with those videos too, because I think you hit a really good point there of how to do those things, and there's just not a lot of awareness around them. So there's a lot of that in the secret ecosystem, as you know. So yeah, absolutely.
That is so great, because I've done that for Osmo. I'm very familiar and facile with Osmo, and I could do the same for Secret Network. You know, for people want to getting involved. Okay, again, you set up a Kepler wallet, and then these are the different dexes, and there may be this one and that one, and how airdrops work. Okay, very good, very good. All right.
So really, it's good that you're already an agent, because this is what a lot of our agents do. So you're on the right path. You're doing Thank you.
Your sound is breaking up. Your sound just broke up there. And
is it still bad no matter what I do here?
That was okay. It was still bad no matter what I do. But you were saying, do you want to turn your camera off? Try that. Okay.
Any better?
Yeah, let's try that. You were saying it's apparently it's good that I'm a secret agent. I'm one of the ones that aren't active, one of the slackers.
You've been active behind the scenes making quality content, and now you're all set. You're ready for secret. So you're the best secret agent we have, the most secret.
Yes. Okay. Anything else you guys want to let us know about being a secret agent? What's coming up? I mean, apart from somebody developing themselves in terms of their career and their skill set, what are the other benefits of being a secret agent?
Yeah, so we've just actually opened up 2 new working groups. So working group number 1 is beta testers. So people who are interested in getting in first to new DApps and new tools on the network, you can get in, you can help to squish bugs and improve the UI and UX. So that was one of the things that agents wanted to work on. And we've got pretty much new opportunities there every week. Sometimes they're incentivized as well. So yeah, join that working group if you're interested in that. And our newest working group, which has only been around for a week, is negotiators. So we're using that working group to teach people leadership skills. We're going to have different business leaders from around the network and also from Web3 in every week to give like a leadership skills course, how to speak to, let's say, potential investors at an event, how to do public speaking at university. Because again, we feel like nobody tells you this stuff. You kind of have to learn it yourself on your own. So we do want to offer all the agents an opportunity to become leaders, to build their own businesses. And that's what the Negotiators Working Group is going to specifically focus on.
Right, and that stuff will be delivered online or in person or both?
Yeah, we're going to do a weekly Discord call. It'll be recorded as well for people that can't make the time that it's on. We will probably feed that into some presentations and do maybe some where we've got a lot of secret agents in one place. We'll do in real life events. We can do hybrid virtual events down the line as well. We're already doing that with some universities at the moment. So yeah, and also if you're just interested in privacy technology in general, and you want to keep up to date with the latest happenings, Secret Agents is really a forum for all kinds of privacy discussion. So not just secret network focused, we're looking at other blockchain projects, but we're also discussing moves, let's say, outside of the blockchain space that concern privacy and human rights and digital rights.
Like, for example, you might cover the importance of using a VPN or using password managers and different ways of maintaining privacy and security, which I think is important given the direction of travel these last few years and stuff, with increasing surveillance and increasing encroachment of our privacy and our freedoms, which links to the political content that I cover. Okay.
Yeah. And I think you mentioned earlier before the call that there's an association. Is it the Blockchain Privacy and Security Alliance?
Blockchain Privacy, Security and Adoption Alliance.
Yeah, so we'll look to get involved there.
Yes,
Definitely.
I'm connected to them. I'm a first mate on the good ship Pirate Chain. So maybe we can do something where Pirate Chain meets Secret Network. That would be
sounds good. Pirates and agents.
Yeah, that's right. Pirates and spies, secret agents. Yes. All right. Okay. Anything else you want to let us know before we finish up?
I just want to drop that link again for people who missed it earlier. So it's scrt.network/agents. Come and join us and find your place within Secret Network. We'd love to have you on board.
Absolutely. And then also there's the Telegram group and Twitter, and I'll have all those links in the description below. And I'm in the Telegram group, so if people want to ping me or something there, but not to ask for my private keys or to send me a link in a private message. Or you watch out for those on Telegram, okay? All right, Melch, Skrillah, guys, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. You and I are going to stop recording, and we're going to talk some secret agent stuff, some ideas that I have. Anybody who's watching, I do recommend you check out this project. So check out Secret Network. This is if you think freedom is important, you can't have freedom without privacy. No privacy, no freedom. If you think the Cosmos Network is worth exploring, then do explore the Secret Network. If you're already familiar with Secret Network, go check out what's available for you as a secret agent, because I've seen opportunities for myself, even though what I'm trained in formally is child protection social work. So there's all sorts of opportunities, and this is the future. Decentralized, privacy-focused blockchain applications that are run by a decentralized community. All right, guys, thank you so much. Comments, questions in the description below. Follow me on Twitter, CryptoHT. Join my official Telegram. And between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with secret profits. Crypto Rich and Crypto Skrilla, Crypto's Melch signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.
Bye.